and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've always admired this striker, Sesko, Peter, because he's got that flair to his game, that swagger. You see a lot of it in his clever link-up play, and when he's making movements inside the box, his anticipation and decision-making are second to none.
Okay, interesting. Menu. Ugarte. De Ligt. Ugarte. That's really well manoeuvred. Shaw goes forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Lewis. Foden. Matheus Cunha. Martinez. Matheus Cunha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bernardo Silva forwards and with intent. Diogo Dalot. Menu. Out to the left it goes. Shaw looking to hit the byline here. Haaland. Lewis puts them all in. Ugarte getting this one clear.
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 16.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Martinez, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Stones. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Cherki, he's through here. Can he finish? It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cherki.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Manchester United. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Guardiola. He's in plenty of space here. Referee's given a throw. Bernardo Silva delivers. Defending of the desperate variety. Diogo Dalot. Menu. And it's Dalot. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There are a few waiting for it. Tries to get it clear. Shaw. And the shot's on him. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to clear it. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Chance to play it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the counter is on. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Only partially clear. And it's going to be another corner. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's played forward, and he's onside. Now, can he find a finish? Shaw clears it away. Diogo Dalot. And it's Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Foden. Foden! He can get that clear. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha, spread out to the left. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Bruno Fernandes, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Bernardo Silva, gently done. And here's Haaland. Cherki. Purring through the gears. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Cleared without complication. Menu. Shaw. Lisandro Martinez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Foden. That's a good run he's making there. Incoming delivery. De Ligt gets rid without sophistication. Matheus Cunha. Martinez. De Ligt. Ugarte. De Ligt shifted upfield. Oh, super find. That's not going far. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tries a and the shot! Has another go! Danger averted for now. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Tries to get it clear. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. Šeško. Rodri does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Lewis looking to penetrate opposition lines. Foden. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ugarte concedes a free kick for that. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Stones forwards and with intent. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Matheus Cunha! Goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
He's done it. It's a goal, thanks to, after 40 minutes, is number 10.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Bernardo Silva. That's well done, really robust. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. And here's Haaland. He's having a shot! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
It's been slipped through. Shoots! He scores!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, good spread. Rodri. And here's Haaland. And the keeper has it. And now the breakaway. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Diogo Dalot hurtling down that right flank. And back out it comes. Takes the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Ruben Dias with the clearance. And the half-time whistle goes. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen...
Manchester United get the second half started. Ugarte. De Ligt. Lisandro Martinez, aim forwards. Ruben Dias. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Martinez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot drives forward on the overlap. It's run loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, this looks sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Šeško. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! That comes as a mighty relief. De Ligt. Diogo Dalot. Menu. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Menu goes for the shot, and for sure that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Martinez. De Ligt. Menu. Bruno Fernandes is onto it in a flash. Lewis gets over and intercepts. Doku. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Menu. De Ligt. That's a sharp pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva have it back and can go again. Shaw lofted upfield. That's an excellent interception. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
This match was 80,953.
Lewis has gone direct here. Defending of the desperate variety. Bruno Fernandes at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rodri. Lewis. Lewis shifted upfield. De Ligt. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vardiol gets across to intercept that. Stones. Lewis. Foden. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Doku. No foul, says the... Tries a shot!
Substitution on the field.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. They've played it short.
Number 26.
Oh, nice touch. Bernardo Silva. Decent shot! Ah, there was a decent attempt in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That has found him in acres of space. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And here's Haaland, out to the right. Foden gets into some space. De Ligt can get it clear. Diogo Dalot. De Ligt. Ugarte. Ugarte gently done. Over to the left. Cuts out the pass. Lewis. And it's played forward. Rodri. Lewis. That's really well manoeuvred. Ugarte. And it's Dalot. Tries to get it clear. Haaland. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's come loose. Bruno Fernandes. Sabinho. And it's made its way to him. Oh, shooting chance! Menu. Ugarte. Matheus Cunha. Played out to the right. And it's Dalot. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Manchester United are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Bruno Fernandes. And he's Matheus Cunha! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Matheus Cunha fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a bit.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he's there to clear it. Ugarte. Mount. Played in by Dalot.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Diogo Dalot. De Ligt. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, easy pickings there. Bruno Fernandes. Great ball if he can get there.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Haaland.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Mount. Bruno Fernandes. They are... applies the finish! Good strike, quite an alarm. Ruben Diaz, gently done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bruno Fernandes, played out to the left flank. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Now the chance, surely! Oh, the ball's come loose here. A corner it is then. And that has been cleared. Manchester United desperately need a goal, and this could... Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mount.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Stones. Ruben Diaz. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. It's an inviting looking ball that. Proves too strong. Matheus Cunha. And here's Circe. Rodri with the slide tackle there. It is now or never. Circe! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The goal scorer, number 11.
Having turned the... So that's it. It is all over. Game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead.